Hey y'all, we are making cornbread seafood dressing. It has crab, shrimp. It is off the chain. If you want the measurements, visit iHeartRecipes.com. I'm going to start off with some cornbread that I purposely overcooked. I'm going to cut my cornbread in cubes, or you can crumble it if you want, but I like cubes. Even though it is overcooked, I want it drier. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to lightly oil a bake dish or cookie sheet, and then we are going to place this in the oven. Remember, the drier the cornbread, the more flavors it will soak up. So let's place this in the oven. We're going to let it bake on 300 degrees for 30 minutes. While it's baking, we are going to slice up some onion, some bell pepper, and I also sliced up some celery. Once everything is nice and chopped up, head over to your stovetop, put a couple tablespoons of butter in there, place your stove or your pan on the stove and place it over medium heat. Then we're tossing in our veggies and we're going to cook them until they are nice and translucent. I don't like a crunch to my veggies when it comes to my stuffing, but if you do, you can cook them for a little shorter than I'm going to list on the blog. So now that our cornbread is nice and dry, we placed it into our large mixing bowl. Now I'm tossing in my veggies, and off camera I melted 8 tablespoons of butter. I know it sounds like a lot, but this is a lot of dressing. So pour that butter in, give everything a nice stir until it's well incorporated. And now we're going to start tossing in our seafood. Now I'm using lump crab. I'm using canned, but you can use fresh. I'm also using some shrimp meat, which is usually the kind that you will put on a salad. You can use whatever your budget allows you to use. So now we're going to pour in some vegetable broth. I really love vegetable broth, but if you want to use chicken broth for this recipe, that's fine as well. Now I'm sprinkling in a bunch of seasonings. I have garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, salt, and some other seasonings. Now we're going to give everything a nice mix until it's nice and well combined. And our next step will be getting our eggs. I have 2 large eggs and I'm going to beat them. Pour the eggs into your stuffing/dressing mix here. And you want to mix it until everything is nice and incorporated. So don't forget, if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out a ton, so please do so. I'm going to butter a 9 by 13 bake dish. Make sure it's well buttered, get the sides and the bottoms. And don't forget, if you want the measurements and you want to print out your free copy of this recipe, it can be found on my blog, iHeartRecipes.com. Pour your dressing mixture into your 9 by 13. Flatten it out with a spatula or another kitchen utensil. Then you're going to cover this dressing, and now we're ready to bake it. So place it in the oven, set on 375 Fahrenheit for 40 minutes. Remember, it is covered. And when it comes out, this is what it looks like. It's like a huge crab cake. It is so good. It's not your traditional Thanksgiving dressing, but it is delicious. Give this recipe a try. Tell me what you think. And visit me every Sunday and Wednesdays for new video uploads.